Good evening, everybody at St. John's and our friends. This is Pastor Mark from St. John's from my office with a public service announcement for Wednesday, February 4th. As you know, we've had some things happen here in Minneapolis with ICE and border control and all kinds of weird tension things. And it has caused a lot of people to just slip underground. We know from some teachers that do ESL that their class of 30 to 35 to 40 people is like 8. And we know that the school at Justice Page, the children of color over at the school aren't coming to school anymore. And they're just not, many people are so afraid of leaving their houses, they're now rent insecure and food insecure. We had been reached out to last week a couple different times from different organizations associated with the school. So the Justice Page PTA, the social workers at Justice Page, and also a woman that's in our child care center, but it works with the Minneapolis Public Schools Early Childhood Special Education. And everybody's asking for rent assistance. The need right now is not food. The need right now is gift cards in the denominations of $20 or $25 and donations for rental assistance. Now, at St. John's, we've never done this before. This is a new area of territory for us. So I've been on the horn all day talking with other different pastors about how do they do this, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yesterday, David Reines and Paulson and I were able to get established an accounting structure on the back end of how to receive those funds so that we don't overwhelm our budget or overinflate our generosity as a congregation. And at the same time, we are able to track what comes in and what it goes out and where it went to, at the same time as showing that there's a balance. If there's a positive balance, that amount will show on our ledger, on the balance sheet. I'm in the weeds, but bottom line is we figured out the system. And so we want to have complete transparency, not only to the people who give us the money, but also to know where the money went. I have an email and a couple of conversations out to some other congregations and indeed a synagogue that already has funds established, that if we get money here, we'll just right out the door to those groups that already have the system to vet the people for rental assistance, etc. In the meantime, we have now published a QR code that will go directly to our Breeze digital contribution page. Or you can go to our website, click on the Give tab. That will open up the Breeze organization's site for giving to St. John's. It's a safe, secure site we use for all of our digital online contributions. So you can use the website Give tab, you can use the QR code, or you can text to 612-800-0444. Text the word give, then it will prompt you to what? And you can say keyword food or keyword rent, dollar amount, send, and then follow the prompts to enter your credit or debit cards, and those monies will be earmarked for those specific funds. If you are willing at all and able at all to contribute to these things to help St. John's meet these other organizations to meet the needs of rent insecure families of the Minneapolis Public School District, please do so. The need is immense, and those families could really use the help. So again, website, go to the Give tab, right? stjohnsmpls.org. At the home site, look at the upper right-hand corner. There's a Give tab, and it will give you the option of giving right away via Breeze. Secondly, use the QR code you can find in our Facebook group and our Facebook group and the Facebook page. It's right there pinned to the top in the feed. Third, text the word give to 612-800-0444. Use the keyword then after the prompt of either food or rent, and then add a dollar amount, and then follow the prompts, enter your credit card number, and it will go to that secure site. We will track those donations. If you end up giving over $600 in a year, you will get an automated tax form at the end of the year. So we will track that as a charitable contribution to our congregation, and those funds will in fact go only to either food or rent assistance, not to the general fund of the church. So There's my public service announcement. I hope and pray that you would consider giving gifts. We have received a lot of gifts already from all across the United States. Nothing of huge substantial amounts yet, but things are coming, including some letters, etc., of support and solidarity. Please use these media in order to stay connected with what's going on in St. John's. Remember to check in on your neighbors and make sure they're doing okay. And above all, please tend to your mental wellness. Make sure you're doing okay as well. God bless you, and thank you for everything that you're doing to help out these families who are absolutely terrorized and in need. God bless you, and thanks again.